and we want to make sure that everything's going up right for both of these teams. We don't want any, we don't want any excuses, nothing going wrong. So I'm gonna restart and make sure everything is good. But either way, gentlemen, what are you thinking about this match? Again, can Ryanoob and Nico challenge the champions? I want to know.
Garrett, you answer him first. What do you think, Garrett?
I mean, all these guys, look, three quarters of these guys are a part of the best Halo 3 team in the action right now. Honestly, Ryanoob is, in my opinion, he's always been that staple Halo 3 player, especially when it comes to those 2v2s, to those free-for-alls. He's going to be the player to watch out for. I think Ryanoob could absolutely carry these guys to a victory, but you know I'm never betting against my boy Tripppey. I still have Rayne and Tripppey taking this one out, but these are definitely qualified competitors to take them on, and who knows how it's going to go when we get to that 7th game.
Yeah, I mean, in the last Money Tuesday, Tripppey and Rayne did take the series 4-2. So, I mean, they're looking real strong coming up into this next match. But yeah, Ryanoob and Nico, they're just such insane players, and they've been playing together so long, and just the fact that they're literally, you watch them in the matches in the Halo 3 tournaments that have been going on. There's going to be one more on this Sunday, but you watch them in the matches, and they're always playing together. They're always, you know, you kind of had two. You kind of have two pairs in these games, you know, two people run with each other and then another two, and you always see them running together. I think they're going to play really well. This is going to be a close series. I'm telling you right now, I really think that we're going to go to a game 7.
And now, Alex, from a mechanics standpoint, you know, in twos, when you have the entire match to this whole, I know it's Halo 3, so obviously you don't have the thrust slide and everything, but you know, movement is still important, Alex.
Yeah.
I want to know what you're thinking from a movement standpoint.
There's a ton you can do with the movement in the game. All you got to do is put your POV on Shelly. I guess we're going with Nickoski now. He's changed his name, but put your POV on him and stay there. And he knows all the moves, all the mechanics. I know they've got the slope jumping as well in Halo, so any moment that you can land on that ramp and kind of hold crouch, you release crouch and jump, and you'll slide and jump out at your target. But Shelly, when it comes to strong side and when it comes to positioning, his movement is always fire. I'm going to be watching it.
So map so nice, we're starting it twice, going back into Heretic, once again, take it away, boys.
My goodness, we're starting off on board with Tripppey. Look at the amount of shots that he's putting into both of these players. He literally just killed both of them on his own. He's going to leave the second one. He is one shot. I like this play. He let Rayne clean him up. So that's going to be 4-0 to start here. This is not looking good.
Oh, I mean, that is just a tremendous amount of pressure that was put on immediately by Tripppey and crew. But Shyway said it best. You know, if you watch this Ryanoob and Nicoski pair, they are some of the sweatiest, nerdiest kids to ever touch the Halo 3 sticks. So just be aware of these jumps. The movement's going to be clean, and that's how they're going to find their advantage. But look at this. The start from Tripppey and Rayne just feels as if it's too strong. You know, that those opening 4 kills that were unanswered gives them that little bit of a buffer zone. And when you're talking about a map like Heretic, it's about the team shot. It's about keeping it close. You cannot afford to be put onto a cycle.
That's right, and you say that, and they just got Rayne on 2 spawn cycles, so that's not looking too good, but they keep this within 2. It's 7-5 right now. It's going to slow down just a tad. Rayne gets a great kill onto Ryanoob there. Nico's going to dodge that nade. Great job. He's keeping this P2 control to allow, you know, to get control of the top center of the top side of the map, and now he's going to get the, hopefully Ryanoob's going to get the trade there. I'm not sure he does, but then again, Rayne comes off spawn. It's a damage game, Garrett. This is all about trying to get your shields back and trying to get as much damage as you can into the opposing team.
I was about to say, I really love that push from Rayne right there. Even though he's pushing into a 1v2, he knows that player was weak, and he wanted to make sure he got the finish. Unfortunately for him, though, Ryanoob was ready to take down the back. But look at Tripppey. The well-placed sticky grenade makes that player weak, and it's an easy cleanup for him. And he already knows where Ryanoob's at. And Rayne with the perfect team help. They are looking primed right. This is the best I've seen Tripppey and Rayne look in a really long time, and I'm excited to see what their twos action looks like. They were ready for this Money Tuesday. You can see it as they are just beaming their opponents, put them back onto the respawn. 16-7 to start this game.
I did not expect this, but I do have some intel that Ryanoob was actually sleeping until 10 minutes before this tournament. So we're going to have to not really look. This game is important, obviously. You want to get that game number 1, but I really do think that the warm-up phase is still going on for Ryanoob and Nico. I'm hoping that Nico is not on Xbox 360 FPS, or I'm sorry, Xbox One FPS with 50 60 FPS that he was talking about. But I mean, I think the warm-up is going to have to come through for these guys. But 16-7 already, Garrett. This is a really big gap that you've got to fight through in this first game.
Yeah, and look at this. I love this from Ryanoob. He's just staying up high. He's going to let Nicoski do the damage. And Nicoski, he just had confidence he's going to stay alive. But maybe a little bit of a hubris catching up with him because Nicoski with an interesting challenge out on Tripppey. And at this point, I mean, these two just can't afford free deaths. Like every single kill, you need to be getting 2 kills, no deaths. There is no trading at this point when you're down by this amount. But there we go. Nicoski gets traded out by Tripppey, and they're just 1 kill away from hitting that coveted 20 kill mark. They're basically going 2 for 1 with the kills at the moment as we are rapidly approaching this end game.
And Tripppey and Rayne are not going to allow you to get 2 kills and no deaths. They're going to go for those trades. Those trades are so important in 2s, and they're both great 2s players. So you're not going to see many trades happen. It's already 21-10. They need 4 kills to end this game. Tripppey gets another one there. God. 3 more kills, and now Rayne has P3 control, which is going to make it very difficult for this blue team to come back here.
And honestly, I want to go in with our first listen-in of the night with Tripppey and Rayne. They're about to end this game. I want to see what the vibes are feeling like and making sure that, hey, they're ready to take it on this last kill.
I don't think that guy killed you once. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Wow.
I think he said one of them didn't get 1 kill on them, so hey, they're feeling a bit confident over there. But man, talk about a quick first game. In fact, I want to hear Tony's thoughts on that. That was a dominating performance. Tony, what did you think about that first game?
Gentlemen, that might have been one of the fastest Halo 3 2v2s that I've ever seen. It was absolute dominance in favor of Tripppey and Rayne. I don't think I've seen anything more incredible in my life. I'm hoping that it's just a map game type. Maybe Ryanoob and Nico, that's not their specialty, but what do you think, Tim?
I think it has a lot to, I mean, I don't want to count out Ryanoob and Nico. They're such great players. I think it just has a lot to do with that warm-up factor. I really do. I think warm-up is a very important thing. When you're a professional player, you tend to, you got to do what you got to do, right? You've been in this situation before where you're not able to warm up, so there's no excuses here. This Tripppey and Rayne team is so dominant. You saw it last week. They were against Gilkey and Lethal, 2 of the best players in the game, and they won 4-2 in that series. I mean, we're going into a game 2 here. It's going to be Narrow Slayer. I'm looking for, Ryanoob to pop off with a snipe here and hopefully take this game 2 for his team. It's going to be hard. This Tripppey and Rayne team is, they're insane, honestly.
Now, Garrett, I don't want to put too much on the scoreboard. I mean, I don't think we should, but I'm looking at it. Tripppey dropped 13 kills. Rayne dropped 12. That's pretty even. On the other side of things, Ryanoob actually came out of bed with 7, and Nico's a little bit behind them with only 4. Should we talk about the stats, or is that not important until we do?
Like I said, it's the first game, and the biggest thing for me, there's no sniper rifle on that map. You get Nicoski a sniper in his hand, he's one of the nastiest in the game. That's what I'm more concerned about. This Narrows match, if we see Nicoski drop lackluster numbers again, then talk to me. But I expect him to grab a sniper rifle, put it to work, him and Ryanoob working together. I think they're going to figure it out on this next Narrows map.
I think you're right, Garrett. Honestly, the power up is going to play a ginormous factor here, right? I mean, Nico's insane with Sniper, Ryanoob's insane with Sniper, but I mean, this Tripppey and Rayne squad, Rayne said something last Money Tuesday that was so important, and he was asked why he was able to pop off, or what he did to be able to pop off a Sniper at the end of that game, at the end of that last game. And he said, I just did what I needed to do. And that's what the type of player that Rayne is. He's going to do what he needs to do. But then you have Tripppey, who's insane with Snipe as well. And Tripppey and Rayne did a really good job of controlling power weapons last Money Tuesday. They did a great job. So I don't know. I really came into this thinking it was going to go to a game 7. I'm still going to stick with that prediction. I know it's a rough one to look at with that first game being 25-11. But I do think that this, that Ryanoob will pick it up with Nico. I think that they're great players, and I think we're going to see that in these next games.
Now, gentlemen, I have a question for you guys. Now, back in the day, Ryanoob was considered probably one of the smartest players in the game, especially when it comes to the strategies they were able to create. Back in the day, I remember like on Reach, I think it was a Splash King of the Hill. His team was spawning up on red side, but the hill was going on blue. He turns around, chucks a double nade, commits suicide, then spawns on the opposite side of the map due to what was being blocked. He literally calculated that in the middle of, I believe, which was a scrim, and they just watch this guys, boom, boom, nades himself, kills them, and goes on the other side of the map. Now, Rayne has been considered one of the most underrated players because of his strats, because of his communication, and because of his Halo IQ. Which team is coming into these games with the best strats, Garrett?
Oh, I mean, we already know that Ryanoob and Nicoski are two of the nerdiest, sweatiest players on this game. Like, if you go around and you take a poll, like, who knows the jumps, who knows the secret strats, it's those two. If we're talking about just pure Halo 3 preparation, knowing the game inside and out, I would not bet on anyone other than those two. The problem to me is that Tripppey and Rayne, they've been on this stage before. They've been doing these, they were on the last Money Tuesdays. They've been prepped for this moment. That's why they're coming out hot. Give Ryanoob and Nicoski some time, they'll come out a bit hotter.
I really do agree with you. I think that they just need to warm up a little bit, and they got to, you're in your first match. I don't even want to think about that first match. I don't even want that first match on the screen. Like, it's got to be there, but I don't think that plays a large factor in this series. I just don't. I think this. Nico and Ryanoob are just so sick. They're such good players, man. And there's no way that that first game is going to spill into these next games. There's absolutely no way. I'm telling you right now, that's not happening. Ryanoob and Nico are going to warm up. They're going to heat up here. We're having some technical difficulties, by the way, guys, so just bear with us as we get through this. But I mean, vote in the chat who you think's going to win this next game. Don't come at me and look at that first game, though. We're going to put that aside, get into game 2. I'm telling you, Ryanoob and Nico take this next game.
I mean, well, gentlemen, we're saying that ultimately Heretic, that first map, you want to get it off of the screen. You want it gone. You don't want to remember it. However, in this best of 7 format, it's coming back. So, I mean, is it a situation where, hey, is this going to go to our reigning champions both times? I mean, 2 out of 7 games is pretty important. Or is it like, it's game 1 fuzzies. They got to shake it off a little bit. Alex, I want to bring you into it because, again, you're one of the best analytical minds in the game. Is it a situation where we're just going to chalk it up to the reigning champions? Or is it possible they can come back, our challengers?
All right, so we're still on game 1. There's not a lot to break down just yet, unfortunately. I will say, when it comes to team versus team, though, Tripppey and Rayne, they've got that map down. They've got Heretic down. They had pink side control the entire time. They were forcing them in the base spawns, either under top base and collapsing with pinches on both sides. They get wrecked off a P1 spawn as well, so they were constantly on low ground, constantly in disadvantageous positions. They have to completely change their game plan in game 2. And yes, they've got snipers on the map. There's some power weapons to work with, so maybe we can see some hot strats come into play. I'm still a believer. I still think Ryanoob and Nico got something, but at this rate, based off of what I saw 2 weeks ago and what I'm starting to see today, I don't know how you stop Tripppey and Rayne. These guys they're unstoppable. They're at the top of their game. They already took out Lethal and Gilkey. How do you not win again? I don't know. We'll see. Nico, Ryanoob, they got to surprise us.
Garrett, same question, please.
This is so just as a little preface as to what's happening. I went and I talked to Rayne earlier this morning. I was asking how he's feeling, and he asked me a specific question. He's like, "Are we allowed to use mouse and keyboard as well? Like, can we just switch in between the two?" And I was like, "Hey." I said if they all agree to it, if they can pick up a sniper rifle and switch to mouse and keyboard. I don't really care as long as they all agree to it. I don't think they had that conversation, but all these guys, 3 of the 4 of these guys, all teaming on the same team. So maybe we'll see some interesting gentlemen's agreements come out. Maybe we'll see some mouse and keyboard sniping this game. That being said, man. I fully expect Nicoski to figure out what's going on his PC. He'll be back with those 300 frames, and he'll be killing it this time around. I honestly see Ryanoob and Nicoski putting up a much harder of a fight this next match.
Tim, yes. Garrett brought up mouse and keyboard.
Oh yeah.
That's when I think mouse and keyboard, I think Tim. What are the advantages going into a map like Narrows when you have mouse and keyboard? And what are you expecting out of these competitors if they have gentleman's agreement and allowed it to happen to switch between controller and MG?
Well, tactics have changed just a bit. 343 did stop the fact that you can change between controller, mouse, and keyboard mid-game. You now have to exit the game, get to the main menu, and then you can switch. So no longer can you just BR with a controller and then pick up a mouse and keyboard when you pick up sniper. You can't do that anymore. But I have seen Nico on mouse and keyboard. keyboard. I have seen him snipe with mouse and keyboard, and he is disgusting. Okay, I haven't seen the other guys on mouse and keyboard. If they do have a gentleman's agreement here and they let Nico get on a mouse and keyboard, I don't know. I think that's a bad idea. I think it's a bad idea for them because he's disgusting.
Tim, I think I'm not confirmed on this, because I'm not this seasoned journalist veteran or anything like that. But
Right.
I'm pretty sure in custom games, I think that patch is only for matchmaking. I think in custom games, you still can't switch in between in the middle of games.
That'd be awesome.
So if I heard you correctly, so they patched it so you can't switch from controller, mouse, and keyboard mid-game like you used to?
Yeah, like in matchmaking it stopped, but apparently Garrett's saying in customs it's still a thing, which is insane.
Okay. And that's the thing. Would you even notice, right? You can gentlemen's have an agreement about it, but let's say I'm playing on controller and I just, for 1 second, switch to mouse and keyboard and hit a flick snipe. I don't know if you'd be able to tell the difference in that moment. So, I mean, they could sneak it in by all means if they wanted to as well. But then when it comes to BR versus BR gameplay, like there's a reason these boys stick with controller.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be more advantageous all around, right? Active, I'm sure you suffer from some aim assist battles that you wish you had access to.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I played controller for, I don't know, it was a few months ago. I was like, everyone's like, let's try it, and I played it, and my goodness, it is very different. But yes, it is a struggle to play mouse and keyboard with the VR, but you just got to get the hours in. We are loading into our next match, guys. Narrows is game 2, and automatically you see Ryanoob down bottom. He's gonna get some shots in, and now he takes control of the top center of the map, but he has no shields. He's got to win this fight versus Rayne. Great job by Nico to clean that up, and now they're gonna play for these rockets, and Nico kills Tripppey. So here we go. This is exactly what I was talking about, Garrett.
Hey, I think Nickoski's frames are working once again, guys. Frames win games. Look at him. He's gonna have that sniper rifle. Ryanoob with the rockets. You can't ask for a better combination. In fact, I think Nickoski might have both sniper rifles. Yeah, he has 10 bullets to work with. So we'll see some action as he hits Rayne on that ramp, and he's gonna eventually find that kill. Massive snipe kill, massive live from Nickoski right there to bring his team up 3-0.
The confidence of that push, Garrett. The confidence of all these challenges. Look at that. This is what I'm saying. Chat, this is what I'm saying. This guy is going to pop off here. Ryanoob does go down, but that means that he can stack it. Stack the sniper, Nico. Stack it.
No. You got to stack it just so you can't let both players have it, because you know what happens on this map when 2 players have a sniper rifle and you go 2 down. It is a perpetual spawn kill. But we see the rocket come out. Nickoski was able to take down Tripppey, but the trade is not able to come in. Rayne eventually does win his one-on-one, and now he just needs to hold it down, wait for Tripppey to reposition and have his help. But it looks like we're going to be seeing the splits once again as the rockets going back in Nickoski's favor. And look, this might be one of the longest rockets we've ever seen as we see the T-squared combo come out from both these as Tripppey takes down Ryanoob. But man, this rockets, it feels like it's been on the map forever.
Yeah, these power weapons, there are power weapons everywhere. This is kind of like, that's the way Narrows is going to be, because they're supposed to be 8 players on the map. You have all these power weapons to work with and only 4 players to use them. But we're getting a 4-kill lead now out of Nico and Ryanoob, and this is exactly what I wanted to see. The confidence coming out of Nico. He's going to hit many more of those. So sit back, relax, have a drink, and just watch this man make art.
I'm so glad I invented that time machine and told myself what was going to happen this game, because Nickoski with the sniper rifle is just gross. He is hitting every shot, it feels like, and he's at least tagging players up to go. And this is what's so important, right? Just make players weak. Let Ryanoob, he's one of the best free-for-all players to ever touch this game. Let him finish out all those kills. You just keep people weak and stay alive with the power weapons. Nickoski doing a beautiful job, and we're seeing an inverse of what we saw our first game as Tripppey gets demolished from Nickoski. This is looking perfect for these two.
I love that cannon over too. I'm not sure if he got any shots in there, but they were able to pressure top center. Now Nico's got top center once again. He's going to back off a little bit here as he have shields, and he's waiting for maybe Rayne behind him, or Ryanoob, I'm sorry, behind him to make a play happen. He's going to push up top center now, continuing to pressure this top center so that they can keep control here. But he's got 2 players to deal with, but he also has a mauler to work with.
The rockets are up, and we have a sniper battle on the left side of the map. Rayne hits his shot, but not quite able to get the kill. And look at that. The rocket's going to go in the hands of Tripppey, but can he get away? Oh, he's not able to, but Rayne hits the nice snipe shot. Now the question is, can he go Super Saiyan and kill the next player to secure the rocks for his team? It looks like the pressure is there, but Ryanoob, what a peach. I don't even think I saw his head, and he hits the snipe shot. Tripppey eventually finds the kill, but the trade should come in. The rockets are right there, Nickoski. Come on, grab them. Get those rockets in your hand. Thank you. Praise all that's holy. We finally see the rockets picked up and the trades come through.
And Garrett, did you see that shadow coming through the bottom floor? He was able to see the shadow and predict that rocket. That was such an insane play by Nico. We are on board with Ryanoob now. Nice cleanup there. They're going to continue to have... Look who has top control this entire game, and look who's winning the game. This is a big factor. Great trade there by Nico. He's going to have rockets now, and we got a 5-kill lead for this team. And I told you guys when the power weapons came into play and when the settings were fixed, this is the team we would see. We have a series here, Garrett. We have a very good series on our hands right now.
Yeah, Nickoski, I mean, honestly, MVP in my opinion. His power weapon control has been vital to their success. As I think he peaked a player up there by the Mohawk when he did jump, but he's going to opt to stay under. Rayne, unfortunately, going to be taking down Ryanoob, and that's going to allow the push to come through. That rocket's not going to connect. Rayne gets the cleanup, but the sticky from Nickoski, take him to the grave with ya. And now Ryanoob's pushing up all by his lonesome. He's going to make something happen. Unfortunately, everything backing down. We're going to slow it down for the moment. But man, those cross map shots gonna take his life. And now this is where Tripppey and Rayne get dangerous, right? Nickoski doesn't have the power weapons to work with anymore. They have essentially great map control at the moment where they can pick and choose their fights. That's exactly what Trippy's doing, as he's gonna find Ryanoob out of position, and that's one more kill. We're only seeing a 3-kill lead at this point, and the new sniper rifle in Trippy's hands.
Yeah, snipers are now up. That cross map assist was so good by Rayne there. Tripppey was on one power up and Rayne was on the other, and they were just helping each other. And now they've sat back here. They're not really getting top control. Trippy's got the snipes, so he's got to play this nice and slow, and he knows there's a flanker. He knows exactly what's going on here. These players have played 2v2s a lot, and they know that you have to. There's a chess match like we had talked about before. There's going to be a lot of slow play going on. Tripppey with the sniper is a little bit scary, though. He's going to jump off the map with it. That's not going to be good. And now we're down to a 4-kill game now with that suicide and the snipe from Nico.
I mean, and Tripppey was that player that's basically secured the win in Game 6 last night, Tuesday, with those flanks and with the power weapons. This time, he's goofing a little bit, not able to stay on the map. But look at that recovery, though. They just go back 2 up, and they win their individuals, and they get the sniper rifle back, and they have the potential to get the rockets with it. So talk about recovering, making lemonade out of lemons right there, because that was a rough moment, and Tripppey recovers. Unfortunately, man, the T-squared combo gets taken out once again. Just feels as if the power weapon usage from Tripppey and Rayne has been lackluster this game, but now Rayne trying to make up for it.
Yeah, Rayne is going to have rockets here. He needs to stay alive. I like that play, though. I don't know if he got the kill, if Ryanoob got knocked off the map. He did. He's going to go down, but that was a great play to get that trade. You always have to get those trades. If you're in a situation where you're going to die, you got to get the trade. That's what keeps this game close. 21-20 is the score now, and Trippy's down here with the power weapons in his hands, but he's going to get naded a lot right now. He's getting called out. I like the prediction rocket. Regardless, he's going to die, but he gets a kill onto Nico. We got a 22-21 game so far.
What a prediction rocket, right? Way to have that awareness. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to live, but it does not matter because Rayne isn't missing a shot. 4 shots in the B yard. Talk about a dead body at top mid, and that's going to tie up our game. That massive lead that we saw Ryanoob and Nickoski build all but disappeared.
Yeah, they're stuck in their lobby right now as well, so they've got to fight out of that. Rayne is half shield, so they can work off that weakness out of Rayne. And this is going to slow down just a bit. New snipers did come up, but these two teams, again, are playing chess. So I think both of them are actually burned right now. I don't know the exact time, but Rayne now is stuck in a situation where he's taking a couple shots. I like the play, but Nico with a very big cleanup there. 24-23. Nico and Ryanoob only need 1 more kill, and the snipe is up.
Oh, look at that beautiful nade. He hits both of them with it, but isn't able to live. But Ryanoob has the sniper rifle and potentially can secure the game. But while all this was happening, the opposite sniper is up. It's a sniper battle. Tripppey hits the body. Ryanoob not quite able to hit him at all. But Nicoski does it by himself. And Nickoski frames, win games. 20 burger from the man. Give him a sniper rifle every day. Double positive. What a performance from this man. He was having some struggles before. He comes back and he destroys the competition.
That was what they needed in game number 2. They needed someone on this team, whether it be Ryanoob, whether it be Nico, to pop off. And Nico did just that. But we have a problem here, Garrett. Something I really want to talk about. If we pull up the series layout, we got game number 3, and it's going to be amplified. So this beautiful Ryanoob and Nico team don't have power weapons once again. Do Tripppey and Rayne take this, or are the frames that much better for Nico that he goes crazy positive again in this next game?
Honestly, I think Tripppey and Rayne have the advantage when it comes to just team shot, having the better BR. But man, Nicoski, he figured out his PC issues and he's looking god tier with it. It's hard to bet against the man, but I think when it comes to those BR only maps, I do give the advantage to Tripppey and Rayne. And I'm interested, Tony, what are you thinking? Which way are we seeing this third map go?
Well, gentlemen, I'm not done talking about that second map. I'm still having goose. I'm watching these replays, and that was absolutely insane. Fantastic work by Ryanoob and Nico to come back, and they had control for almost that entire game up until there was a little bit of tie, and then they came out of nowhere to close it out. But just like that, we're going into game 3. No milk. Let's go. Amplified.
We're on board with Rayne right now. A little bit of an early lead for Tripppey and Rayne. You're going to see him get this attic often here. He just missed the jump, but top center is going to be Tripppey, and Rayne's going to get this gold attic. So he's going to stay up top, just keep control. He's got all of this vision. Look what he's able to see in this situation. The cross-map shots are going to be based on who's got the host side. I don't know where these players are geographically. I know that Tony does know. We'll ask him afterwards, but that's what's going to happen. The cross shots are going to happen. They're going to get top control. They're going to get, again, Rayne's going gold 3 here. This is good. This is a really good start for Tripppey and Rayne.
Yeah, that Rayne just beaming from the top 4. Make it a 5-0 start, man. These guys, they have some of the best coordination in the game, and the better part is they have some of the best BRs in the game. When you're talking about hitting that 4-shot clutch moment, there's no one else I'd rather have than Tripppey and Rayne on my team, and they're proving it right now as they're building themselves a lead on this amplified.
The fact that Tripppey was able to play his life there was so huge. Rayne did go down, and he played his life so well. He got 3 shots now into Ryanoob, so hopefully Rayne can get that trade. He tries, but Ryanoob's got a solid back. What a great job living there by Ryanoob. 6-2 is the score right now. And again, you see Ryanoob and Nico down bottom, but Nico, big kill on the Tripppey there. Now they can kind of fight this player gold 3, which is Rayne, and get that top control back.
Honestly, man, is Ryanoob a Pokemon, man? Because I feel like he used Harden and gave himself the strong side as he got away from that fight. And look at this, man. They are just coming back with a vengeance. Oh, unfortunately, Tripppey going to be taking out Nicoski. That was going to be a massive kill on this side. And what the hell? They are just staying alive. Ryanoob not able to finish Tripppey, and now he's going to be in trouble. He eventually does find that kill, and now he has the individual fight waiting for the team help. And the team help comes. What a live. Ryanoob showing why he is a really good noob. My God, what a live and what a life from this young man.
That was such a great play, going towards gold 1 because he knew Nico was there, and then doubles back because he knows that Rayne was weak. Such a great play by Ryanoob there. 8-7 is the score now. We're on board with your man Ryanoob. I'm looking for him to pop off in this game. He goes to P2. I don't like this section of the map very much, but he's going to push directly towards blue, trying to get a little pinch here going. He's going to take a couple shots in the back. Look, this is what Tripppey and Rayne are really good at. They're really good at just playing very sneaky and getting the damage in. But Ryanoob's able to get his shields back, and now he's in a position to kill Rayne here. He does not, and Tripppey's there. Wow, Nico with a great cleanup, and now Tripppey. If they get Tripppey, this is going to be big. It'll make it a 2-kill game. But again, Tripppey with a huge kill, and now it's a tie game.
Tripppey is the knight in shining armor. He comes back and finds the kill, and look at that, we're tied up. Man, that was such an amazing start from the side of Tripppey and Rayne, and shout out to Ryanoob and Nicoski to stabilize at this point. But man, we're basically at 0-0 at this point, and Tripppey strikes first blood, ending the killing spree of Ryanoob. And that's the thing you have to look out about Ryanoob. He stays alive. You have to find ways to pick him off. You can't afford to get another killjoy.
But look, Garrett, they're stuck on the bottom of the map again, and that's going to cause Ryanoob to go down and then Nico to go down, and this to be a 3-kill game. This team, Ryanoob and Nico, need to get up top. They need to fight their way up top, get the first kill, and then get your butt on top of the map. But the pressure is just too strong, Garrett. They're just pushing this pace. They're not letting them get any shields back. The trade comes through, 15-12, and Rayne gets another kill there, make that 16-12. This team, they're starting to heat up, and I'm looking for, Ryanoob and Nico to get up top of this map, get on top of the attics, and cause havoc and get damage down. This Tripppey and Rayne squad, they're looking really solid on Amplified right now.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in a movie right now and I'm just reminiscing, like Inception. I'm in a dream because I feel as if I've seen this story before. And shout out to Louis V Titan in the background. We have all 4 POVs up, and this is the best map for this, man. It's really seeing the angles of every player and how the damage is going down. Shout out to the producer in the back. We love you, Brandon.
Definitely agreed. He is great. We cannot see any more trades though coming out of this Ryanoob and Nico squad. They've got to get the kills, and they've got to try and stay alive. That's their best bet here. They're again stuck down low. Ryanoob down bottom center. They've got to work around each other a little bit better here. Rayne takes a couple shots. You see Nico fighting his own battle, and Ryanoob's not there for him. This is the problem. You always watch Tripppey and Rayne. They're always just there for each other. Every situation you see that, either one of them's running away to their teammate, or they always have an angle on each other, and we're not seeing that so far out of Ryanoob and Nico.
Is Ryanoob landing now great shots, and this is the thing, he's so good at staying alive. Unfortunately, Tripppey gets him out of his hiding hole, and then he turns back around and gets the double kill. And that, to me, that might cement this game, because Ryanoob and Nicoski, they really needed those 2 kills to tighten this up. At 21, it feels like it's just a matter of time before they just find the collapses and they finish out this game.
Yeah, and we talked about it. We talked about what straight BRs, who's going to win, and a lot of you guys did say that Tripppey and Rayne have the stronger shot, and it's showing here right now. Next map, when we get to it, after this is over, it looks like it's over right now. The double kill comes out from Tripppey. We're going to a game number 4, and that's going to be Guardian, guys. This is where, okay, this is where things get a little bit interesting, because you have the camo play. Okay, who's going to play smarter with the camo? Who's going to, when you're on this high FPS of Halo 3 PC, camo is very visible if you just look, my old man eyes can't see it all the time, but if you just look, right, Tony? I mean, the camo is visible, so, who's the better camo player here?
Well, I mean, as you kind of alluded to multiple times on your stream, with all these high FOVs and like with everything being on PC, the camo's kind of easier to spot. What I want to know more about is that sniper rifle, because you put it in the hands of either Nico and Ryanoob, and they're gonna make plays happen. Gary, I'm sure you can testify to that.
Yeah, I mean, the sniper rifle is really what is most important to this team. Nicoski, he's absolutely filthy with it. But guys, I just want to point out 19 kills from Tripppey. Only 1 assist, so 10 assists on the other side. But man, Tripppey was playing out of his mind. It felt like he was the one that was really playing cleanup crew, and he neutralized Ryanoob's ability to stay alive.
Yeah, I saw that many times. His shot was on. His shot's been on since game 1. We watched him in multiple clips. This is another thing too, and that replay right there, Nico and Ryanoob just don't know where they are, and they're able to get around. They're able to play around the map in a way that just is surprising, and that's the problem in these 1v1s. When you're taking a 1v1, those first 2 shots matter right there. Nico's not going to win that fight if he prayed on it. It's not going to happen. So that was a big part of it too. They were Tripppey and Rayne were always the first ones to shoot. They were always on top of it. But this Guardian game, it's going to be interesting here. This is where, the sniper, like you said, is involved. The camo is involved. I don't know. I give this one again to Ryanoob and Nico, just based on that sniper and based on the power-up. I think straight BRs. I think Tripppey and Rayne take it. But this next game, I think, goes to Ryanoob and Nico.
And this is what I'm excited to find out. Game number 4, we have Guardian, one of the most punishing maps on the layout. Make it hot, gentlemen.
Here we go. This is going to be an interesting one, Garrett. I'm really excited to see. Of course, Tripppey gets that snipe spawn. Nico's going to lift up directly, but he gets down to 1 shot. Great job by Tripppey to clean that up with a minimal damage taken. And now he's got snipe, and Rayne's got that camo. So this is a good start if you're a Tripppey and Rayne fan.
Oh, look at that. Ryanoob taking out great snipe shot from Tripppey to tag him up to one shot. And like you said, getting the camo and the sniper rifle off rip is so important. And it's going to be vital to their success to keep that power weapon out of Nicoski's hands. We saw what he did with it on Narrows, but we know what Tripppey can do with it on Guardian, as he's going to be looking for some more heads to peel. Ryanoob and Nickoski, though, they aren't gophers. They ain't popping out their head for no reason.
Yeah, Rayne is gonna they're gonna burn out this camo. Ryanoob and Nico are not gonna poke. They know they have power weapons. They know they have the power up. They're not gonna poke. They're just gonna wait. But Rayne, looking for Nico on that gold 1, gold 2 jump, takes him out. 3-0 is the score. And I like how Nico kind of sat back there. The blue spawn comes out from Ryanoob. He's gonna try and stay alive. That's Tripppey. Great nade though, and he gets the double kill. So we're back in the game right now. 3-2 is the score.
Yeah, that's a massive break, and they still have plenty of sniper ammo to work with. Ryanoob gonna be the player with the rifle this time around, and unfortunately for him, he goes down, and Nicoski is on the other side of the map, so no real hope of getting that sniper rifle back without doing some damage. Tripppey getting it back in his hands.
I love the confidence out of Nico though. Watch him multiple times. You know, watch him on your screen. He'll reach out if he's one shot. There's no doubt about it, and that's a big confidence booster. If you win a reach out when you're one shot, he won one last game, and I think the game before that. They're only up by 1 right now, so they're gonna have to go for a push here. Guardian's a really rough map, but when you're playing a 2v2, it's not too bad because you've got multiple angles to push through, and as 2 players, you can't watch everything. So you're gonna see Ryanoob gonna be on snipe side here. I believe that Nico is down bottom gold, causing some havoc, or bottom green, and they're just it's gonna be a slow one, guys. It's kind of like Lockout from Halo 2, if you remember that. That's the same kind of scenario we have here. It's just about getting those picks. Once you see that first pick happen, they're gonna go for a push. But Tripppey stalled long enough to get this next camo, and now he's got snipe camo. This is a deadly combo.
A snipe camo, man, basically can be a predator on the map, and this is what you love to see, right? He's going back to the snipe tower because he knows that next sniper's up. If he can find a pick and then block out those spawns, it would be ideal. He's going to finish out Nickoski, and that sniper rifle still up for the pickings, and you see Rayne, he's already there. Ryanoob, oh, what a prediction, but Ryanoob comes out on top. Can Tripppey find the trade? I mean, can Rayne find the trade? Did he get that kill at the bottom? I think maybe he did. Yeah, they found that kill. So new sniper rifle still in the hands of Tripppey and Rayne, and now I feel as if this is their chance to start to run away with it. So let's hop in with our next listen in. Tripppey and Rayne, what do they have to say?
I'm going all the way to gold. I got one. Hey, the other one's that's 3. He back. Okay, I'm gonna push that. I'm gonna push this guy. Okay. He was at snipe. It's 3. I think he saw me. One's above me in blue. Yo, I'm gonna. That's all you. That's 3, Ryan. Sniping. Where's this guy? There's a guy blue ramp on me. I got suck. Up blue ramp weak. I'm trying blue ramp. I agree. Window, Ryan. I lived. I'm watching you. I'm watching if you. Lifting Nico. If he's trying to lift. You're good. Tomato, Ryan. He killed me. Killed me. All you. Snipe down. Throw it off, maybe. I should've. I tried to. He's got S3 sniping. S3 now, yeah. One shot. Camo soon. Yeah. S3 sniping and maybe bottom mid, Ryan. I got God nade on one. Nothing bottom middle. You're good. Oh, on camo already. Trying to live. I died. Camo's up soon. Weak top gold. I'm gonna push this guy quick. Hey, he's weak on camo. On camo weak. I'm gonna go bottom mid, nade that. Camo's up. I have nades on it. He's there. Should be one shot camo maybe. Nice. He burned it. Not S3. I don't know where he is. Sniping S1. He went back to S2. Okay. I'm gonna go bottom middle. Bottom middle, Ryan. Mid, Ryan. I have a nade. To green. He went back to green. Yeah. One shot at green. Dead. That's one sniping. Nice job. That was a good kill. Yep. You want to double?
And we're listening to Tripppey and Rayne, and their comms are so relaxed. And I love to see that in a 2s match. You don't want cluttered comms. There's only 2 of you. You don't really need to call out everything, and you can small talk a lot more, and you're seeing that out of them. That play on the camo was really, really good. But Ryanoob and Nico still have a kill lead, Garrett.
Yeah, and look at this. Tripppey just trying to find someone to damage. He's not able to do so though, and I believe Camo should be coming up soon, so keep an eye out over there. Look at Tripppey taking this angle once again. It didn't work out last time, and now he's going to try to nerd jump his way up. Oh my god, could he get the god timing on that jump up? No, I don't believe he's going to be able to take down anyone at the moment. Rayne, oh, it's so unfortunate on that side, and now it's the double kill. Rayne with a massive double kill, getting that sniper rifle out of the hands of Ryanoob and crew.
Yeah, that was really rough. That nade that he naded himself on S3, which really caused that entire double kill to happen. So that's unfortunate for them, but they've done a really good job of staying in this game right now, and they're going to continue to do so. Tripppey's got the snipe in hands, though, so they can't really poke out. Maybe wait for the next camo for when that comes up. That might be the play, but we'll see what they do here. Tripppey just looking at that gold side, waiting for someone to poke their head so we can take it off. But I love how confident Nico is in these games. Just watch him. He's challenging everything, and he's got such a good shot. So it's really good to see his confidence be up there. He's going to need that if they want to win this series.
I mean, they just have to find the chink in the armor, but so far Tripppey and Rayne are just playing rock solid defense. There really is no angle for a flank to come through. You can see Tim on the other side. He's got the underneath. No one's going to be able to come from under, and Tripppey, he can just watch everything else with the sniper rifle. If anyone peeks for just too long, a head will be ripped off. And when you're down by 2, right, it's like at some point you have to just make them waste sniper ammo, or you got to find a coordinated push to break through. But man, Tripppey and Rayne just playing it right. But there we go. The first pick finally comes in, but the no scopes. Tripppey from across the map. He's going to stop that one short. And look at that. Tim gets the opposite spawn. So now they know Nicoski's pushing through mid, but Ryanoob was there. He got the helpful spawn. Oh man, that could have been a bad situation, but Ryanoob and Nicoski recover quite nicely and get their hands on the sniper rifle once again.
That was an insanely very important kill for Tripppey there on that camo. But now they've made a push, like you had mentioned, and now that they're going to try and get this lead back. Ryanoob does have snipe in hand. They're going to start in slow play again here. Tripppey and Rayne are not going to make any sudden movements. There's just got to be some damage and a little bit of a push. You see the S3 push, I believe. Rayne goes top center. He's going to be no shields. He's going to let Nico clean him up. He does anyway. He's got the more shields. So right there, it's just a small talk situation. Who's got more shields to challenge that kill? And Ryanoob does just that. He's only got 1 bullet left to work with, so we'll see if he can make this happen.
He said it's a small talk situation, and we haven't been able to listen to the small talk of Nicoski and Ryanoob. This is going to be our first listen in with the two. Let's see what they have to say.
Up on a mid.
Up on a mid in front blue. Nice.
Top middle. Front snipe.
I'm looking. Isn't jumped. I'm looking. He's still there. Snipe lights, 2 shots. He's still there. Snipe lights, 2 shots. 1 shot front blue. 1 shot front blue.
Top gold, other guy, I'm 1 hit.
He's S2.
Bring this S1.
And top middle gonna kill me.
No way.
Top middle gonna kill me.
That's so unfortunate.
Shot.
Just
Lift it for camo. And S2. Lift it for camo.
Try and nade camo quick.
It's 32-ish. It's 32-ish.
Got sniped in 1 hit.
You got camo.
He's bottom gold, 1 hit. Going bottom mid, maybe.
And S1. Oh, he's fucking blind. He's bottom mid, gold. He's sitting bottom mid.
Okay. He might be gate jump.
No, he's good. We're good. He's gonna be top mid. He's top middle to gold. Maybe camo. He's camo. I bodied him.
Okay. The guy's S3. He knows I'm gold. Top camo. 1 shot top camo.
I'm trying to nade him from under. I got sniped. He killed me from camo. Cool.
S2 sniping. Shot camo. I'm challenging. 1 shot.
18-16 is the score line right now, and I want to mention a play that happened a little bit ago, and that was that Tripppey was able to protect Rayne with camo. It's in such a great way with sniper, and again, he's got the sniper again, gets another kill onto Nico, and now this is a 2-kill game. Trippy's playing really well with the sniper. If he continues to do so, it's going to be real scary if you're Nico and Ryanoob. And again, I like the challenging coming out of Nico and Ryanoob, though. They're playing aggressive. They're not, at the right times, like right now. Great nade is going to kill Rayne, and now Trippy's in a 1v1. He's going to win that one. Really good job by Tripppey to get that trade. 20-18 is the score.
Yeah, look at that beautiful spawn by Rayne, but Rayne gets taken out right away. Ryanoob finds himself a sniper rifle once again. And with only 1 kill separating these two teams, it's gonna come down to the wire. This next camouflage, this next sniper rifle, probably gonna determine who wins the game, unless if we suddenly see a different pace in the game, because so far it's been a very slow one. But finally, it feels like for the first time we just see a player just say, hey, I'm pushing through the middle, I'm gonna go find a kill. And we see Ryanoob go finish Rayne on the other side, and then Nicoski finding the other one. So now we're tied up, camo's up. So it looks like that's going to go into the hands of Tripppey and Rayne. The question is, can they use it to find themselves a victory?
Yeah, Sniper's coming up really soon, this next one. So we're going to see if they're able to kind of use that snipe again to get this camo off the map. Tripppey's going to be pushing down top blue, it looks like. So maybe they're just kind of coordinating a push here. Get some shots on a Nico. Nico is going to be down to no shield, and this is going to be their time to push. It's all up to Ryanoob to save Nico, but he's not going to be able to. He's on the elbow. He goes down 22-21, and now Rayne is looking for blood right now. He wants this next kill before Nico spawns up.
And that was all Rayne that allowed Tripppey to go find that kill. Rayne ensured that that one-shot player could not stay in a spot that could hide from the camouflage. The only option was that elbow, and because of that, an easy nade from Tripppey finds the kill, and then Tripppey finds another one on Ryanoob as they're moving closer and closer to finishing this one up. Man, we're talking about a massive change in pace from game 2 to game 3. It's been slow and methodical, and so far Tripppey and Rayne have been on top, but now Rayne in trouble in this back snipe tower. It's gonna be Nicoski that challenges, and Nicoski that wins on Rayne. Beautiful shots to tie it up once again, and a full sniper rifle to work with. We saw what he could do on Narrows. Can he finish the game this time around?
Yeah.
Nico with a sniper on Guardian with 2 kills remaining. No. It's really scary, but wait a minute, Tripppey with a mauler. That's so huge. 24-24 right now. Rayne's gonna go down and challenge, but Tripppey gets the kill. My goodness, Tripppey wins the game 25-24. Wow.
Oh my God, the lift. He had to finish those shots. Tripppey comes in, the Guardian Angel at the last moment gets the kill. No way. I mean, hey, yo, that is unreal. My mind is blown right now that match went down in that fashion. Tony, what are your first reactions?
My reactions right off the bat was absolutely incredible, going down to the absolute wire and coming out with the clutch. Tim, what's going on in your mind?
I'm completely mind blown right now. Tripppey ended that game with 17 kills, and that pivotal. Listen. Nico with a sniper with 2 kills remaining is GG. Okay, it just is. Nico's insane. He's such a good player, but Tripppey comes through with a mauler to front S2. Like, that is such a crazy, risky play, but it's such a high reward, as you can see, because they just won the game. I'm blown away. That was such a crazy match. I don't even know what to say. Tripppey and Rayne go up 2-1. I don't know what to say. 3-1. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Honestly, it's just nuts.
And now this next game might be the last one of the series. There's definitely a possibility. Can Tripppey and Rayne end this right here, right now? Or will Ryanoob and Nico make their stance? What are you thinking, Garrett?
Ryanoob and Nicoski don't go into the night like this, man. They have to extend this one more game. Man, that was such a critical game. I mean, we're talking about putting this over to match point for the next one. That's going to be a heartbreaker, and it's going to be tough work to get themselves back into the series. But I think Ryanoob and Nicoski do it this game, and they push us to at least a game number 6.
I really hope you're right, man. I'm going to be honest with you. I hope you're right, but we got Heretic next. Are we going to have the same situation that we had in game 1? I mean, I don't think so. I don't want to say that, but these guys, Tripppey and Rayne, are disgusting. Their shots are disgusting. We're on board with Tripppey here. He's going to go for P2 control right off the rip. Again, the series is 3-1. Make sust you guys retweet the Louis V Titan Productions. Up next, we're going to have Halo 5. After this whole Halo 3 happens, Halo 5 will be next. Of course, you got Shyway and Garrett O'Toole's, casting that event. It's going to be a good one. But again, we still have this game right here. 3-1 is a series. 3-2 is a score. I like this little pinch though. Rayne getting some shots on Nico. Tripppey's there to clean it up. Look at the cohesion, and it's mind-boggling. It's like art. These two guys playing together, it's just so good. I really hope that Ryanoob and Nico can come back here. I want to see a good series.
Wow, Rayne got that stick over in the bottom base. I didn't think that grenade was going to hit anything. Unfortunately, for the side of Ryanoob and Nickoski, it does just that. And like we said, every time we've seen a BR only map, we've seen Tripppey and Rayne come out on top. But this time, I just have the feeling that Ryanoob and Nicoski are more warm. They're having a bit of a rough start, but we know Ryanoob, he is an FFA god. Just let him get the BR, let him outshoot everyone else, and make nerdy plays like he is right now to outgun Rayne. My nerd spot Ryanoob coming out on top of that gunfight. He's going to take another, and he gets the help from over top. Talk about getting yourself back in the game.
I love how he just left that kill looking for the spawn on the cycle there. That was so good. Ryanoob is playing nerdy, and that's a good way to word it. That arc right there is insane to use. Look at the carbine coming out. My goodness, Ryanoob looking for the carbine shots. He's not going to get it. Both of them are going to go down now, and now we have a 9-6 game. Rayne's going to be in the window. I like the pop shots out of him. Ryanoob's going to try to back up, but Tripppey's there once again. But Nico with a big trade, and Rayne comes back and trades back. 10-7 is your score. This is going to be a back and forth, but I really think Tripppey and Rayne having this P3 control, as you can see right there, are going to pay dividends in the end.
Look at that. Rayne, unfortunately, does get taken down. Nickoski now has a one-on-one. Tripppey's nearby, and Tripppey finds the flank. He was so deadly with it the previous time we had him on last Monday, Tuesday. His flanks were the reason they won in Game 6 when he was able to get behind the players, grab the rockets, and finish a game 25-24. And it looks like more of the same. The lead is starting to sprout open. Are we seeing more of the Game 1? Ryanoob and Nickoski, they don't have much more time to recover. They have to get a 2 down.
Yeah, exactly. This is their life on the line here. Tripppey gets information, and he's playing wicked sneaky. Comes off a pink. He's going to get traded by Nico, but here comes Rayne right behind Nico as he's one shot. He's going to have to fight him. He is, and he doesn't get the trade there. So again, the score just continues to rise, and Rayne goes down. That's a good kill by Ryanoob, but they've got to do more of that. They've got to do more killing and less dying. I mean, it's pretty simple if you think about it, but in all actuality, it is a chess match, and it is difficult to be able to work around, a map like this with only, you and your teammate.
Yeah, the spawns come in, and it's the most exposed spawn on the map over at car 1. And man, this is tough for Ryanoob and Nicoski, because Tripppey and Rayne, they're totally fine with trading out all of the following kills. And we saw earlier where Tripppey was in a 1v2 and he just pushed through the damage because he knows, I just have to find one. We have such a lead right now that as long as we don't go 2 down and get put on a cycle, we will win the game. And they're playing it that style to perfection as Tripppey finds another kill from the bottom mid. And now Nickoski and Ryanoob, it is code red. Figure it out now, or else this series could be over.
Tripppey and Rayne are just too good. They're just too insane. You see Tripppey or Rayne, they take the lead regardless. Tripppey's on a killing spree right now, but you see one of them puts damage in, the other one plays janitor. They're cosplaying janitor. It's one or the other, and it always happens. Again, Rayne with another double kill there. One more kill to win this game. Tripppey and Rayne looking real good right now. Unless God comes down and helps this team out, it's going to be real difficult, honestly. They're going to have that P2 control, but are they really able to come back here? And no, they are not. Tripppey and Rayne, your Money Tuesday Halo 3 champions.
Oh my God. I mean, talk about a performance from these two. They came out strong versus Lethal and Gilkey. They come out strong versus Ryanoob and Nickoski. Man, I'm going to have dreams about that game too, with Nickoski clutching up with that sniper rifle. And I'm going to have nightmares about that game 4 and that final moment. I wanted to see it go further, but man, Tripppey and Rayne really cementing themselves as one of the best Halo 3 duos, and if not the best.
Yeah, I mean, they play phenomenal all series long. I mean, the power-up in maps, you got to give those to Ryanoob and Nico. They're insane with power-up and control. That's why that's their job on Green Cats, and we saw it here in these 2s games. But Tripppey and Rayne, They've got the better teamwork. They've got the better shot. They seem more seasoned, I guess, in a sense. And we just couldn't see Ryanoob and Nico come back. I mean, I think that big game that you talked about was a driving factor for this next loss as well. Losing that game by 1 kill is rough because they gave it their all, you know, and that's definitely not what you want to see. But Tony, what do you think about this series? Oh, I don't think we have Tony on board right now. What about you, Shyway? What do you think about this series? Have you been hanging out, watching?
I loved it. It's been great as a viewer. You guys killed it on the cast, so a pleasure to listen to. Amazing stuff. I gotta say, I kind of knew it was over the moment we jumped back into Heretic. No shots to Ryanoob and Nico. It's just the thing with Heretic is it's such a snowball map, right? It's way more difficult to slow down the pace and to take a breath if you're under pressure. And when it comes to just teamwork, damage efficiency, like Tripppey and Rayne, they have it in spades. You can see it right here with the gameplay. Look how much damage this guy's putting in. The moment he peeks, he shoots the shields off of Ryanoob as well. They can't get any moments to breathe, and they also get their trays when they need to. So it just, I knew before the match even started, just based off of game 1, that it was going to end up the same way. The difference with the other maps, of course, on Narrows, you've got 2 snipers, so you're kind of handed a power weapon to start the game, which makes it a little bit easier to break away. And then Guardian, the reason why it felt like the pacing was so much different was because with the very open center, it's a lot easier to slow the game down, to break things up, and to kind of pace out the action and get those trades. So we saw some great moments. Honestly, I was hoping Nico would clutch up in the end. Nico had it with the snipe, but then Tripppey comes in, makes that crazy play with the Mauler, and just completely stops things in their tracks. And then it's just so unfortunate that we had to land on Heretic for game 4. If they had won that game 3, who knows, we could have kept going with the series. But yeah, when it comes down to a map like this and just raw BR skill, it just seems like Tripppey and Rayne, they're on a different level. We gotta, I don't know, maybe we need like a Gilkey. I saw Gilkey in the chat. He wants a rematch. We need new competitors for these boys.
Oh, I would definitely love to see that. And you made a really good point about the damage. Their damage, just putting the damage in and taking less. It's the name of the game in a Slayer. That's what it is in a 2v2 especially. So they did a great job of that. We saw this team is just insane together. They 4-2 in the last Money Tuesday, and now this one they're winning 4-1. Who's gonna challenge them next? Is it Gilkey? Gilkey, you gotta show me what you got, man. I know you like that screen time, dude. Come in, show us what you got. We'll see. But I don't know. This Tripppey and Rayne squad is disgusting. What do you think, Garrett? What squad could beat this squad? What squad has a chance?
I'm digging deep here, and I'm thinking about it. I think Ace and Lethal would be a very good combination. I'd be very scary to see how those two play. If Snakebite committed to 2s, like I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with Snakebite's 2's ability. But also
Lethal,
seeing
maybe?
Snakebite Lethal, Snakebite Royal 2, Snakebite
Frosty, maybe?
Yeah. Honestly, hey, he was nasty the couple tournaments we saw him in Halo 3. He's actually he was telling a story. And, because for a couple of those Halo 3 tournaments, he was teaming with, Eric Rona, aka Snipe Down. And he said, the biggest sign of respect I ever got was when Snipe Down gave me a sniper rifle. Because Snipe Down doesn't give sniper rifles away. That's when I cemented myself as the best sniper rifle in Halo.
And I think that kind of seals it out right there. Like, yeah, Frosty, he's a Halo 3 god. You put him on this game, I mean, assuming he wants to get on and play it, but I can't doubt the man. I'm sure he could put something exciting together. Put him with Lethal as well. Who knows? That could be a god squad right there.
I would love to see. Let's make this happen, okay? Chat, let's make this happen, okay? Frosty Lethal for the next Money Tuesday Halo 3 event. But guys, we're not done, okay? Coming up soon, we've got a Halo 5 Money Tuesday event, and this, my friends, is going to be a good one. Garrett, what do you think about this Halo 5 event coming up soon?
Oh, I think this Halo 5 event is gonna rock us, guys. Penguin and Stellar making their Money Tuesday debut. Do not go anywhere for that. And also, guys, I mean, if you like the Halo 3 action, if you're a H3 head, if you love Master Chief Collection, then maybe you ought to think about hitting that follow button, because we're going to have more action this Sunday when we have the watch party come out, and we're going to be watching the Halo 3 Pro Series event, where you'll see 3/4 of the players here. They're defending champions. Nicoski, Rayne, and Ryanoob all play on the same team, that is Green Cats. These guys have been dominating, and then Tripppey just happens to be on the second best team, where he's teaming with those Sentinels guys. So, it's like, if you want to see these guys once again and see some of the best Halo 3 action, make sure you follow the channel and you come back on Sunday.
I love the stories that Money Tuesday creates. I don't know. I keep thinking in my head, I'm sitting here and I'm just brainstorming who plays with Gilkey. Like, who is, or, you know, Gilkey wants in, but do we get a Lethal and a Frosty in here? Like, will Frosty come back? I mean, Halo 3's got some good FPS, Frosty. I mean, it feels real good, man, coming from Halo 5. I would be scared that he wouldn't go back, but I'm just kidding. But anyway, I mean, I don't know who's gonna, this Tripppey and Rayne squad, they're just disgusting. You know, and you know what I love about Tripppey, and I talk about him often, you know, it's almost like I have a crush on the guy, but I don't. I really respect him. He's come back, he's lost a whole bunch of weight, he's top tier in 2 completely different games. Yeah. And he's able to win at a high level in both games. And that, to me, is just mind-boggling. Halo 5, Shyway, you know this. Halo 5 and Halo 3, completely different games.
Completely different. That's one of the craziest things to me, the fact that in the last Money Tuesday, Tripppey went from Halo 5 immediately to Halo 3 and then won in Halo 3. Yeah. These games are fundamentally so freaking different. I went back recently. I've been trying to play some Halo 3 again and just kind of, you know, getting a sense of how it plays in comparison, getting ready for Halo Infinite. You never know what way they're going to go with Halo Infinite. Love it. But Halo 3, my God, there's so much more goes into the shooting mechanics of the game, the way the BR works, your reticle placement, your timing. With every single nade, there's so much thought that goes into the placement of every nade because of the time commitment you put into throwing it, the lack of resources that you have. So it just plays so fundamentally different. To go from a game like Halo 5 where you're just flying in their faces, you've got so many ways to outmaneuver somebody, to then get back to Halo 3 and to still be accurate despite leading your weapon, despite like projectile aim. I don't know how these boys do it, but I guess it's just testament to the fact that they're champions. They're practically world champions in their own right. So, man, it's a treat to witness. I mean, we've been talking about Tripppey. Penguin's a great example as well. Penguin and Tripppey, they teamed together a year or 2 years ago for the Red Bull 2v2. Penguin was nasty back then as well, so I'm sure he's another player who could jump over. We got so many talented players. There's no shortage. I saw Tylenol. He's in the chat as well. He was the Cliptrosity champion. He's styling on people.
Oh, yeah.
You put him in a lobby. So let's see how he does against pros, right? I see Renzo in there as well. He's also a master when it comes to hitting clips. So put these boys on.
Yeah, there's too many players. And honestly, and one thing to bring up, right? Tripppey came from going 4-0. Like, he lost 4-0, swept in Halo 5, then came on to Halo 3 and won. And, you know, I want to see the man himself. We have a winner view ready with our champs. I think Tony's down there with him. So let's see what these two have to say after this match.
Ladies and gentlemen at home, I'm coming to you live with your winners, Tripppey and Rayne. Gentlemen, how do you feel?
Feel pretty good. Obviously Ryanoob and Nico have been winning a lot these past month or two, so feel pretty good to take them down.
Yeah, those are my teammates, so it's always fun to play against those guys. Especially, not just play against them, it's always fun to win against those guys, because I know how good they are. Those are some players right there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Let me apologize for introducing you wrong. We got Trip the Drip and laid back Seattle Rayne. I apologize. I introduced you wrong. Like that was on me.
I like that one.
All good, bro. Killing, feet up.
Gentlemen, game one. I mean, it seemed like you had your feet up in game one because you handled that pretty decisively. What was going through y'all's mind throughout the game and afterwards?
I mean, on the BR maps, me and Joey have really good teamwork. Just kind of naturally, those are always our strongest maps, are the BR maps. So it's no surprise to us when we play like that. It's more of a surprise when we don't play like that on a BR map.
100%. Tim, I prefer to play BR maps with Tim because it's just straight up teamwork the whole time. Like, no one, you know, we aren't doing our own thing. We're always focusing the same thing and just using teamwork, and that's what makes it. That's like definitely our strongest suit in twos together. So I always look forward to it. It's no surprise game one for us.
It was absolutely incredible to watch. I almost fell off my chair multiple times. Game 3 and 4, a little bit more of a nail biter. I like those are my kind of games. The nail biter going down to the wire. I'm gonna start off with you, Rayne. How do you ice up in matches like that? I've never been able to win matches like that ever.
That's unlucky, brother. Well, it just comes down to making the plays when you need to. we actually lost the narrows 25-24, so we actually couldn't ice up there, and then with like the craziest ending on Guardian, I was S3 like one shot, and I fell down to S2, was ready to fall to S1, and I shot the guy twice S2, and then Joey just lifts gold and kills him.
I died, and it was 24-24, so I'm looking at all of this through third person. Tim's running around, staying alive, and he goes out S2, jumps up, hits Nico S2 twice. I spawn, lift top gold, and I clean him up with 2 bursts to kill him as soon as like Tim drops S1 and dies. Like, he dies like right when I get the kill. And that was like, I couldn't believe. I thought as soon as Tim started getting shot S3, like we 100% lost the game.
I thought I was chalked.
I thought he was dead.
Chalked.
And then somehow, some way, that's made it happen. Don't know how.
And that's one thing that I think that people at home maybe don't understand about twos. Like it truly is a team game, and you got to be watching those angles with your teammates. And I feel like you two do it perfectly, where you're almost always within arm's length of looking at each other and cleaning up those kills. I love what you guys do, and I love the teamwork. And it's, you know, speaking of the twos game and some of the young AMs, what is your advice on some of the younger amateur players? Because, you know, twos is going to be, I feel like twos is going to be a big part going into Infinite. What's your advice going into it? Tripppey, can we start with you?
No, yeah, man. I mean, for me, like, I started out as amateur. I pretty much only played twos. I mean, I've said this in my stream many times. I compare 2v2s with Halo to like the S&D in Call of Duty. Like, you will find some very individually skilled people from Halo 5 twos. Same as you do finding S&D AMs in COD. It's like the same thing. And I would say for amateurs, I mean, find a really, really good teammate that you enjoy playing with. And hopefully with Infinite, they have like a 2v2 playlist of some sort. I know Halo 5 always does, but, you know, just grind the twos playlist. You will get like your name out there. And also enter any free doubles tournaments that you can find as well, because I know Infinite probably will have those as well. Knock on wood. But
Thanks.
Just enter anything where you get your name out there, and you will get if you're good, like, you will get noticed, and you will be talked about, like, 100%, because that's how pretty much I was known as the Dubs kid. Like, in H2A, I just played PGL 2v2s with Shotzi, and that's pretty much all I did. And then people knew me from that, pretty much just playing 2v2s. So that's what I would recommend for everyone out there.
Yeah,
Rayne, would you like to?
I got pretty much the same advice, right? Like, I think me and Zane Penguin actually were playing those same PGL 2v2s, and this was before we were known or good or anything. We would just play the PGL 2s, and we would play Valkated and Shotzi a lot. That's who I remember playing in those.
That was a team too for a while.
So yeah, I guess just exactly what Joey said. Find someone you enjoy playing with who's also around your skill level, and then just grind from there, bro. That's all you can. That's all you can do.
Yep. And I would love to see also, like I've said it before in my stream as well, like I'd love to see them maybe take a break from FFA for like in LAN and try to throw in a 2v2 in there. Like I think that would be
sick.
That would be very cool, and you honestly will see much, like, you'll get noticed much more than you would in a free-for-all, in my opinion. Because free-for-all, you know, there's so much RNG sometimes, spawns and things like that. Not discrediting FFA, because it's been the staple of Halo forever, but I think 2v2s in future events alongside 4v4 would be like so much fun from a spectator point of view, and just seeing that on LAN would be so amazing, especially the best of the best playing 2v2s. I think that'd be really amazing.
I agree. Twos is such a pure form of Halo, and I love watching it. Like, I love casting and whatnot, but like, just watching it, it's just absolutely amazing. So, you know, you guys talked about grabbing a teammate, grabbing a duo, and you know, and grinding through. Like, so who's a duo that you kind of want to go up against? Who's a duo that we should reach out to Money Tuesday? Hold on, let me get my notepad and pen. I'm ready. Rayne, I'm passing it to you. Who do you got, Rayne?
Honestly, I don't know who you throw at us at this point. Like, those two teams we played are probably like the top two teams like I would throw at us if I wanted to make a team that could potentially beat us. Maybe Ace. I know Ace wanted to play.
I know Ace has been wanting to play in these. I know
maybe like give Ace like
that again. Like, say, yo, I need a rematch. Like, maybe sometime in the future play them again. But I know Ace definitely wanted to play. I know there's some other 2v2 known people in the Radar Dubs community that would maybe want to play too, that are just very, very, very good at twos. Maybe give them a shot. But yeah, I don't know. Ace. Who else was out there? Like,
it's hard to count the people, you know, the competition when you're on top. I guess.
Gabriel and Fantasy used to be a Dubs like team.
True.
I know they used to play. I know Gun type as well. I forgot about Gun type. Gun type's plays 2s forever. I know Gun type still plays 2s here and there. But definitely Gun type. Or Tusk. Tusk plays a lot of 2s in Halo 3. He's very known in 2s. So definitely those people for sure.
Well, you know what? I want to talk more about the future, not just Future Money Tuesdays. I want to talk about the future. I want to talk about Infinite. Are you two ready for Infinite? And what does the grind look like, Joey? I want to start with you.
Bro, words can't describe how excited I am for Infinite. I mean, I'm constantly tweeting about it. I'm constantly talking about it. It's gonna change people's lives, man. Like the grind. Like I still have passion now, like just playing and streaming all the time. Like, and like when that game comes out, like I can't even begin to describe like what that's gonna be like. Especially for every single pro, every single content creator, every single just casual fan of Halo. Like, it's gonna be unlike anything we've ever seen, times 1,000, because the build up is so heavy for this game. So, I'm gonna 7 days a week for the first like a whole year, man. I swear, I'm not taking a day off. It's gonna be fun. And I'm too excited. I can't wait.
Facts. So pretty much the same thing for me, man. I've been ready for Infinite for like what, probably a year and a half, 2 years now, something like that. Yeah, so I've been ready. I'm just, it's a waiting game at this point, right? Like we're playing all this Halo 3. People are playing Halo 5 just to fill time, and try to keep the passion intact and keep like your Halo skills up. So I'm ready, man.
Mm-hmm.
You heard that 343. No more delays. We're ready. We're ready.
3 years. I've been ready for a year and a half, 2 years. I'm not trying to make it 3. So.
Yeah.
And I just want to give you guys one final question. I think it's a fun question to ask. And you know what? The game is, you know, we're talking about the game is locked up 24-24. You guys, it's going down to the wire, kind of like similar to your game 3 and 4.
Yeah.
Which one of you are most likely to choke it?
Wait, if I'm playing, who am I playing?
The two best, I want to say the two best duo, the two best players you can think of across all of Halo. Like not even just Halo, across all of Halo. You guys are playing the 2v2, 24-24. Something has to be done, but one of you chokes it. Which one is it going to be?
Neither of us, bro. We're icing up.
Yeah, I was gonna say neither.
We're not 24-24. I don't know about this question.
Yeah, nah.
I figured I'd try.
Well, you constantly hold forward, so if it were to be one of us, it'd probably be me, because Tim usually shoots over me, and I just hold forward, so I'd probably just somehow die.
I'd probably sit, watch Joey push and die, and be like, I should have been there. That's my fault.
No problem. Either way, it was a fantastic series. I had a ton of time watching you guys, and we're going to pass it over to break. But when we come back, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have your Halo 5 matchup. But,
let's go.
Any final thoughts, you guys? Where can we find you?
Seattle Rayne on Twitter, Rayne on Twitch.
That's at Tripppey on Twitter, at Tripppey on Twitch. Pretty much for me. Yes. Thank you guys for having us again, and we're looking forward to the next one.
Appreciate it. Louis, send it over.
Let's go. Enjoy the Halo 5 match. It's going to be fun.